All right, so we've got Chris, Simon, Chad, and Caleb from King Calaway. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Man, this is going to be a lot of fun. The name King Calaway. I read how this came about, and I can't believe that it's true. So Calaway from somebody you worked with, like a name of somebody you worked with, but the name, the King, they just kind of threw that in. Is that really true? They just kind of threw the word King in front of Calaway and said, "Yeah, that looks good."
Absolutely.
Was there a short list? Like, were there other words besides King on the list that you kind of batted around, or did it just go right to King?
I think there was a couple. What did we say? Old, and then we were like, "There's already an Old Dominion."
Okay.
There was a minute where we were just thinking just Calaway.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, we couldn't get it cleared. So we just threw the King in front of it.
No, that's good because honestly, at my age, Calaway sounds very 80s. And the reason I started to lead with this question is because, and I don't share this with too many people, but J.J. Hayes, many people know is not my real name. My boss wanted me to be Bucket. Bucket.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and seriously. So I don't laugh it up, please. I did, and I looked at him. I said, dude, that'd be funny for like a week, and then I would hate you. So, guys, your harmonies are so tight. What's the hardest part about singing harmonies?
The part about singing harmonies is trying to keep them fresh from song to song. You don't want to just kind of do the obvious thing, and we try and really think about how we can serve each song specifically. And so I think, one of the hardest things is trying to think outside the box with them. But, we look up to bands like Little Big Town and Old Dominion, Zac Brown band, see how they're doing things, and then just try and make it our own.
You got a new single out, I'm Feelin Good. I heard this a few weeks ago. We started playing it on KFDI, and I was driving into work, and it was just banging away. And I'm like, man, that's like, I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. It's called I'm Feelin Good, Steve Miller Band. You take a nod toward the classic rock artist, Steve Miller Band. How did this song and the idea of making that nod toward the Steve Miller Band come about?
We had this song, it was pitched to us like a couple years ago, like during the pandemic when we were starting to work on some new music. And we had a few versions of it, but when we finally got into the studio with Zach, he helped us really kind of pull it together because it always worked whenever we played it in a live show, it always worked every time. We had the crowd singing along with us, and we knew eventually we had to put the song out. And so when we got into the studio with Zac Brown, he knew exactly what to do with it and helped us tremendously with the track. And we're really, really proud of how it came out. And this specific version, as Zac Brown is producer, we're just incredibly proud of it.
Yeah, and you should be. It should be an entrance song for somebody to get him fired up as like a walking to the plate or something. But you mentioned Zac Brown. He's worked with you on a couple projects. What's the biggest takeaway from your experience in working with Zach?
Man, I think it's cool just to be around his mind. I mean, he's such a creative genius, and obviously with the harmonies and the musical aspect of things, he's a pro at that. So kind of getting to see that knowledge firsthand has really changed the way we work in the studio. Yeah,
it's good to have mentors like that. That's one of the things I love about the country music community, the way they mentor people up through the ranks. Any more Zac Brown collaborations on the way?
Oh yeah, we are working on a full-length project with Zach, and that's been very exciting. I don't think there's an official release date, but there's definitely more music on the way. And then, we kind of text him every now and then being like, hey, dude, apparently you're also like a really big touring artist. So if you want to bring us out, that'll be dope.
Yeah, sure. Hey, look, I get that. Ask and you might, don't and you won't, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Right on.
You got to shoot a shot,
Yeah,
exactly. So we'll see. Hopefully he can squeeze us into the lineup. We're just trying to beat that into existence.
That was my problem in high school. I never asked the girls out, and I never dated. So maybe I should have asked a few more times.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh well. Missed opportunities. So last New Year's Eve, you were singing your song "Good Time to Me" with Lainey Wilson for the party on TV. Got any New Year's Eve collaborations planned this year that you want to talk about?
You're just have to tune in and find out.
Oh man, okay, all right. You're gonna see. I thought we were friends, but apparently we're not that close of friends. All right, so let's get into some fun stuff, and you can all take turns answering this if you want. So, what do you want for Christmas? I mean, and not I don't want answers like world peace and puppies and things like that. I mean, be selfish. What do you really want Santa to bring you?
I could really use like a big box of Nespresso coffee pods.
Right on.
All right. That would just make my Christmas.
I got too many guitars and not enough guitar straps. So
okay.
I need guitar straps.
All right. Now I want you guys to answer just answer by your name. We're going to do kind of a quick fire round here, sort of to get to know King Calaway a little better. So just answer by shouting out your name if you are the person this question best applies to, okay?
Yeah. Cool.
All right, here we go. Who's the better dancer?
Chad.
Okay.
I can definitely cut a rug.
Okay.
100%.
I love that. I didn't hear anybody protesting. Go, no, it's me. So it's definitely got to be you, Chad. All right. Better cook. Who's the better cook?
Simon, maybe? Simon or Chris?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Simon's the better cook. Who's the funniest of the group?
Probably Chris.
Chris
is?
I'd say Chris as well.
We're all in agreement with Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Who spends the most time getting ready?
I think we're pretty. As a group, I think we're pretty quick, but I'd probably say Caleb. I room with Caleb, and he takes a little second now.
Okay.
We're all pretty quick, but if you look at the final product, you would think it's Caleb. He looks the most. But
hey, look, Caleb, it takes a lot to look that good, right?
Right, man.
Yeah, I see you. Who's the better gamer of the group?
Simon.
The only game I play is FIFA, the soccer game.
You're a pro,
and I'm a legend. I'm really good.
Nice. I like. See, I'm stuck on Candy Crush, so no judgment. Don't come at me with that. That's my speed. Who's the better? Well, this kind of goes along. I think I know the answer to this. The better dresser, probably be Caleb again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, favorite Christmas movie. You can each answer this if you want. What's your favorite Christmas movie going into the holidays?
Mine's A Christmas Story.
Nice. Okay.
Mine.
What's that?
Mine is A Wonderful Life. I watch that every Christmas Eve, and it gets me every time.
Yep.
Love that movie.
Yep.
I think for me, it's going to be Home Alone, the OG.
Sure.
Nice.
Anybody else?
Yeah, mine's Elf.
Elf. Okay, I love that. All right, so some classics. Listen, guys, much success. I hope you can make it. I think you guys came through Wichita a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Am I remembering that correctly? So
I believe we did.
Yeah, I believe
we'll have to come back.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Yeah, you were. I think you were on doing the radio tour thing. You swung through Wichita. It's been far too long, so we need to get you back through here. Maybe with some of those, maybe through some of those collaborations you wouldn't talk too much about. And who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But I know it's pretty bright for you guys. Again, your new single, "I'm Feelin Good," Steve Miller Band, is out. Go get it wherever you get music. Listen to it a lot. It'll fire you up. And I look forward to see what you and Zac Brown and the crew have lined up for us for the future. Good luck, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, man.